Growlithe? No. But what's a Gen 1 cry? I know it is. What? Can you believe that intro moment? I can't, and I haven't even seen it yet. What's up, guys? I'm Jazzcat, aka EJ, and today we're coming up episode 23. I do believe we're Pokemon Y Randomized Nuzlocke series here on Electric Jazzcat channel. Lighting's a bit darker than usual. I don't know. Yeah, it's fine. Anyway, guess what I finally did? Okay, and it's not about me wearing a nice shirt. We'll get to that in a minute. Your boy did some grinding. Look at this. Everybody's 65. And if they're higher than that, that's because they already were higher than that. Originally, I made them 60, and then I put them to 65 just because Carps was at 65 already, and I'm like, it's gonna mess with my OCD. But, as Soda likes to put it, I did an Unbound thingy where I level up pretty much everybody in here unless they have an evolution, because I didn't want that to happen off screen and be like, where'd you get that? Well, this evolved into this, but that. So, this row here, these are all Pokemon that can still potentially evolve that I did not level up or give them a stone for. Here and forward, everybody's been leveled up to 60. We got the Zygarde, we got Fowl, we got French, we got Munchie, we got Beedlebop, we got Taz, we got Nodi, we got Brat, we got Carps, who's not actually a Carps, but it was a Carps, we got Dude, we got James, Flop, with boobs, apparently. Everybody all up here is up to 60. Look at that, even perfect 12, alright? But then these 6 here, they're gonna chill there for right now. Because if I want to do an evolution on screen, I can. I did swap out, I think Curly was on our team, and I swapped Curly out. And I think this was on our team too, I swapped that out as well. For the Slowking, because Slowking is pretty good. Look at that moveset, not too bad. I mean, it's 2.5 good. And then Rotom, aka our smartphone, it's got a decently good moveset, and it's timid, which is good for the Electro Ball. But yeah, that's what we did. That's what I did for you guys. So now I can't just always have one team member up front. But we would like to take on the gym, but we can't, right? What's new, little blue, if it ain't the future champ? Hate to disappoint, but the gym leader's actually out right now. He said he was off to the winding woods if you feel like searching. I don't feel like it, but unfortunately, that's where we have to go. But first, I need a new look over. Give me the hoodie. And, hey, can I get those shoes, actually? I mean, them sneakers, bro. And then, for pants, I want the black pants. I actually have black pants. They're one of my favorite pairs of black pants. And, bro, I gotta get the hat, dude. You can keep the accessory, though. Alright, let me change. Please, I think I can go in there by myself. Alright. So let me swap to the winter hat because it is cold out. And then, let me go ahead and put the yellow hoodie on, your boy for the Electric Jazzcat. Ooh, change the pants immediately. What are you doing? Black and yellow. Nice, okay. And then your shoes. Gonna be the sneakers, bro. There we go. Let me look at that. Okay. We need to fix the hair. The hair ain't quite there, but, you know, we'll roll with it. Let me close this out on my phone. Okay. I'm taking these items. I mean, I already paid for them. Please come again. Okay, yeah. Okay, so I'm wearing a somewhat nice shirt, right? So today is Wednesday, July 9th, 2025. Breaking the fourth wall for you guys. And today was my first day giving some private lessons to the studio over here in this area. And, bro, it is way better than the last one that I did before, at a different location, of course. Just the building is bigger, the management is much better. Like, it's great, bro. Now, of course, okay, that's Dupes Clause species. We can get another encounter. Of course, You know, I'm only a substitute teacher at the moment. I haven't gotten my actual students yet. And this was only day 1, but first impressions, it's really freaking nice, dude. I love it. So I'm hoping to gain some more actual students. I'm substituting only for the month of July. And they're 2 violin students. The second one didn't show up. It was a no call, no show, but I still get paid regardless. All right, sweet. Good. But the first one was great. You know, he had a violin, and like, you know, my first thoughts are, because like I like to overthink a lot of stuff, is like, you know, okay, I haven't played technically, you know, violin before. I've played a little bit of viola, cello, and bass, but never violin. And the thing is, they're all similar and also... What the heck did he just go for? Bro, I'm trying to... Okay, well... I like smartphone, man! Why did that do, like, no damage? What? And here I thought I was over-leveling to 65. Oh, we have Waterfall. I need to make sure I teach Carps that. Alright, go for Earthquake again. Let's go. Let's turn right back around, dude. And let's put smartphone in the PC. Okay, so what was I saying? I don't remember what I was saying now. I know I was talking about the work. It was great. Hopefully I can gain my own. Oh, okay. So the string instruments, they're similar, but they're also not. How do I explain this for a non-musician to understand this? So basically, the cello and the viola are similar in the sense that they have the same strings, the same string family, okay? So viola and cello, they go A, D, G, C, okay? Those notes of their strings, and then you have different fingerings when you push them down to change the notes. Violin and bass have the same strings, but they're in reverse order. So from highest to lowest, violin, it's like... I don't remember off the top of my head. The point is, the highest note for the violin is E, while for the bass, the lowest note is E. But it's, like I said, it's reverse, okay? Also, who do I put on the team? Let's put Machoke. Maybe... Oh, stop pressing that button. I'm so used to pressing that for Mario Kart. So, like, I'm trying to think of all these other things that, like, you know, okay, how is violin going to be different? I'm thinking about, you know, how they're going to use the bow and how to hold it, and for Arco with, you know, down, up, things like that. And my student that I'm subbing for, he gets out his violin and pulls it out like it's a guitar. And he's holding it like this, as opposed to, like, you know, like this, but he's holding it with 2 hands, like to pluck it this way. And as he's doing that, before I caught myself saying, are you going to get your bow out? I was like, oh yeah. I had a flashback to when I was first learning cello, that even though I knew whatever with music, because, you know, I started out in the band program before, I didn't start learning, like, you know, a string instrument until I was in 8th grade. It's a lot for your brain to try to comprehend the arco and the things and the fingers or whatever. It's easier to just pluck it than to think about what your bow is doing, believe it or not. Let me go ahead and teach Waterfall. Get rid of Aquatail. Now we have some better accuracy. And then who wants to learn Cut for me? Let's teach it to Good and get rid of Slash. Actually, get rid of Swift. We'll get rid of Slash if you get a better, like, other physical move. So I'm like, okay, that makes life easier for me to pay attention of, like, you know, in terms of if I have to see for up or down, you know, bow strokes and stuff like that there. And then because it's in a beginner's book, it tells me, you know, what fingerings he needs to do for the notes, which is also what I thought about when the guy was like, you know, saying like, you know, would you be okay with teaching violin? I'm like, at first I was going to say no, but then I'm like, you know what? Yeah, it should be fine, because at the end of the day, string basics are string basics. So I was able to teach this kid violin, no problem, which, case in point, it's stupid that I have to take some kind of test. We already have this too. I have to take some kind of test, and it's saying like, you know, oh, how does Beethoven and Sibelius relate in the 16th movement of the third, whatever. That's just stupid, bro. What should only be necessary for someone to teach is pedagogic questions. This is our encounter. I don't mind a Rapidash. I really like this Pokemon. It doesn't have the best stats, but I really like it. Get in the ball. Thank you! Rapidash, the fire horse Pokemon. It gallops at nearly 150 miles per hour. With its mane blazing ferociously, it races as if it were an arrow. Very cool. What do you call a Rapidash? I'm gonna call you Flash. I should have made the shiny green. Would have worked if we called it the green arrow then. But yeah, it was cool. Then the second student didn't show up, so then I was jamming on the piano for a bit, and then I went to the office next door, and I was like, hey, what do we do if the student's late? Do I give them an extra couple minutes? And he was like, well, you know, if your schedule is boom, 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 cut it off when you need to, or if you need to be somewhere, cut them off when they were scheduled to. Otherwise, if you feel generous and you want to give them that extra time, go for it. And I was like, okay.
You know what this place is. Welcome to the Pokemon Village. This place is a secret, you know. Most of the Pokemon here are runaways, escaped from bad people who did awful things to them. It's a shame how many heartless trainers who can't bother to care for their Pokemon are out there. Some of these Pokemon, tough. Some of them are just too strong, and they found didn't really have a place outside the world, so they came here. I see. Your Pokemon sure seem to think highly of you. You've had some good times together, haven't you? Hey, you can all come out now. This one's all right. Sometimes I get worried and I come here to check on everyone. Oh, excuse my manners. We haven't even had a proper introduction yet. The name's Wolfric. I'm usually over at the gym in Snowbell City, since I'm the gym leader and all. Let me guess, you want to challenge me?
That's right.
I thought so. Sorry to inconvenience you like this. I'll be waiting for you back at the gym then. Before you come by, I think it would do you good to spend some time with the Pokemon here.
Is this another encounter? I think. Let me double check. Well, we can't say hi to the Pokemon now. Route 20, Pokemon Village. I think some of them actually give you an item or something. Oh, well, here's one. Do you give me anything? No? Okay, frick you. But yes, this is a new area, Pokemon Village, so another encounter. What you got? What you got? Look at the Snorlax. Is that a freaking tire? What do we got? A Golbat. I don't think I have a Golbat. Nope, I do not. Alright, well, let's throw a ball, and hopefully you stay in. Sound good to you? Sounds good to me. You were so close to being a trooper, and now you ruined it. You freaking, I gave you a cake, and you pushed it off the table, and it fell on my foot. Get in the ball! You're just a Golbat. I love you, but come on now. Thank you. Golbat. Golbat, the bat Pokemon. Once it starts, it never stops. I don't know. I missed what it said. Maddie. Because it's like Matt, but Maddie. No? Okay. Alright. Oh. I thought we were gonna get a static. Oh yeah, see, they do give you items. Thank you, little birdie. But yeah, the lesson... No one has surf. Where's my slow king? I'll get rid of water pulse. Well, actually, get rid of headbutt. We don't need that. And just on the off chance we get, like, disabled or something, then that'll work out. But yeah, so the lesson was good. Yeah, no complaints there. I ended up running some errands. I went to Kohl's and I exchanged, you buy one, you get one half underwear. And I got it for a different size. Because even though it's like the same brand and size that I bought originally to the one I have now, it's still like it still looks different. And so it even, you know, is different, apparently. Yeah, we got our encounter. I was kind of like, did I just run away my encounter? No, we got gold back. Ooh, Cabellion. That would have been cool. We already have enough legendaries, though, so it's okay. I'm not going to complain. Oh my gosh, bro. I took 2 steps. Ah, Tepig! Tepigs live here. They know it. It's happening. We're seeing it. That's what else I did. I went to GameStop. I pre-ordered my ZA. Bro, I remember when I went there to get my Switch 2, they had a Magikarp plushie, and I was like, I'm going to have a big enough bill. I can't get it. And so I really wanted to get it today, and it's gone. Somebody bought it. I was like, no, I wanted the Magikarp. Because some people, you might think, oh, EJ just likes Gyarados because it's a broken Pokemon, because it's pretty good for multiple reasons. I actually genuinely grew to like Magikarp first before I liked Gyarados. I absolutely love Gyarados, but I love Magikarp too. It's not like just one or the other. I love the whole line. I'm saying whole line like it's 3 Pokemon. It's only 2. No, I love the whole line. But at least I pre-ordered my ZA, so I'm good to get it when I go to pick it up, so that'll be good.
How's the dice, chunk of ice? How's my favorite future champ? As you can see, the Snowbell City Gym is the place to be if you love ice types. But you've already seized 7 badges from gym leaders all across Kalos, right? I'm sure you don't need any hints from a guy like me anymore. Am I right? Right. One more to go, eh? Go show 'em what you're made of, future champ.
Okay. What if I fall over? Is that just death? Is that over? Is it a wrap? But yeah, so when I went into the Kohl's, I remember initially when I went in the first time, like a month ago, there was this cute girl at the desk, and she was being trained. And I saw her there again today. Obviously, she's not being trained, but I'm like, I'm pretty sure that's her. And so I had a question because I was like, hey, you know, I got the letter in my mail saying, like, you know, I'm going to be getting my card, but I never received it, and I wanted to exchange this for a different size, yada, yada, yada. Is that all good? Because my intention was I wanted to pay my Kohl's bill, too, for it, because if you sign up for a card, you get whatever discount and stuff, and I forgot to do that part. But I was like, bro, do I make small talk and, like, talk to her? And be like, you know, hey, and I'm like, nah, it's okay. But then I realized later after I got home, I was like, I was supposed to pay my bill. I'm like, well, now I have a reason to go back. So she's there again for a 3rd time? Like, hey, how do you like working here? I used to work at Kohl's. I hated it. Not this specific one, but I hated it. You know, just make small talk. I'm joking. I'm joking. All right. Do you think this thing's going to blow up? I'm a little nervous, not going to lie. I don't want it to blow up. After we lost smartphone and got 1 shot, I'm good. Let's go to Blue Eyes. Iron Defense? Yeah, you do that. Oh, and the trauma professor did email me a few days later, and she's like, okay, you know, EJ, I'm going to be sending out emails, let people know about the meeting that we had, and any questions, blah, blah, blah. One person did respond, the jazz professor at the college, and he's like, have we met before? You know, I don't have anything right now, but if anything comes up, I'll let you know. And I'm like, okay. You know, so that's not his fault, but, you know, it puts me on his table, you know, as an option, I guess. So, who the frick is calling me? I don't know that number, so I'm gonna ignore it. I don't even know that area. How can I get over here? There we go. Okay, let's do the next one. gonna knock these trainers out now. If you're important, leave me a message, okay? Whoever's calling me. Okay. Let's go ahead and Mega Evolve and then Waterfall in case he goes for a Rock Slide, because if he's got Sturdy and he's living it, I don't want to lose Carps, bro. Simple as that. I've still been shiny hunting for Zekrom here and there. Whenever I, like, watch someone's video or whatever. Still no shiny. 2 golems back to back. Wow. Yo, PC, this is your girl, right? Oh, Crocodile? Never mind, you don't want her. I'm pretty sure it's a female trainer, right? Or is it a dude? Yeah, it's a female. Just for you. Alright, let's fight this guy. What else happened? What else? Oh, I got pizza. I did that. Bought some pizza for me and Special. I got 2 boxes. You know, it's not bad. So, got some pizza for now, and then also for the next day or so. So, it should be good. I love pizza, dude. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So, I've had a productive day. Not really much of a resting day, which kind of sucks. But that's the life of being an adult, you know. Oh! I don't know if I said this. So, I had, you know, this really... Please don't kill me. I had this really big hospital bill, and, you know, it shouldn't have been that big in the first place. I applied for a thing with that particular hospital in that state, and, you know, because I didn't have health insurance, like, you know, if I could get money off, or, you know, some of it paid for, or whatever. And so, I applied for it in, like, December. Really? We can't thaw out, bro? You're getting all kinds of boosts, aren't you, buddy? I applied for it in December, and then it said that it was paid for, and I have screenshots that show that it said $0, $0. It was taken care of. Then around the time when I moved to Texas with Danny, I get a text message saying that your bill has been updated, and I was like, why has it been updated if it's already been paid for? Now the bill was back, and it was more expensive, and I was like, huh? And so I called my mom about it, and I was like, hey, I'm so confused because I literally have screenshots here showing that it was taken care of. Now it's saying that it's not been taken care of, and it's like $1,000 more expensive. And my mom was like, well, it could be something going on with what Trump is doing. I would just leave it for right now and don't worry about it. And I was like, okay, because I had, you know, a whole bunch of other stuff that was going on. And so then even as time went by and I moved in here with Special and stuff, I was getting a text message, like, you know, every few weeks saying, your bill's been updated, you have a new message, you know, check it out, whatever. And I'm like, I know. And, like, you know, supposedly, like, if you have a hospital bill, they're not going to charge you interest, but they are going to remind you and say, like, you know, hey, you kind of need to pay for this kind of a thing, you know? And so I finally got on and logged into my thing. And before I could go straight to where my bill is, it said, congratulations, you've been approved for blah, 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 huge long thing. Do you want to accept? And I was like, I don't remember this being a thing when I log in, but sure. So I log in, or I hit accept, and then I go to my billing, $0, zero due. And I was like, okay, I'm taking a screenshot again, but all right. No longer have to pay. What was it? $10,000. Gone. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. So that's great, because that was having me, like, just going through it of like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I can deal with this, because I'm also still paying my parents back from school loans and whatever and stuff. But knowing that that's off my radar, so I have for sure nothing that's going to give me interest, it's literally just paying back my family for stuff, I feel so much better. Alright, let's go ahead and knock out Fatty here.
You know what? Ice is both extremely hard and terribly fragile at the same time. You know what that means. Depending on which Pokemon you choose and what moves they use, I could be your most challenging opponent yet. Or I could be a total pushover. But that's alright. That's how it should be. Anyway, enough of the rambling. Let's get this show on the road. In my belly. I'm fat.
Alright, what you got? Medicham? I don't see you as a threat to me at all, my dude, unless you got Yveltal, which we still haven't seen one, dude. Alright, does he get any rock-type moves? I'll go for a Dragon Dance, let's see what happens. Trick Room. No. Trick something. He swaps his attack with his defense stats, that's fine. I'll go for Fly, this is Stab, Power Trick, that's what it's called. Alright, so he swapped them back. Deuces. Imagine if we had a Moxie Gyarados. Leafeon, stay in. I'll go for Fly again. Sunny Day. Doing 80 in the switching lane. Don't pull my phone out, knowing what you say. I can't be catching feelings, but she got me catching feelings. This feeling's not new to me, girl. You don't know what you do to me. So just run it back like a play. You play for me, you're the summer sun, sunny day. That's why I was starting to sing that song. Waterfall, bye. Okay, what else you got?
Kangas Kong.
Yo, Kangaskong was the most broken Mega Pokemon in the beginning, and you lived my +1 Waterfall. Wow. Wow. Let me do another Dragon Dance. Oh, because the sun's up, that's why. Okay. Let me go ahead and heal. I was gonna say, I'm Mega Evolved +1, Stab, Waterfall, sun's up, that's why. Bro, sometimes I forget what happens in the turn because I'm talking about stories, bro. If I was not... Did I just go for Dragon Dance? If I was so focused on the game and there's no speed up, then I would remember, oh yeah, he's gone for this, or they've gone for that. Look at the little baby in the pouch. Oh, he's so cute. Bye-bye, you're dead. Okay. I'm so happy to see you. Mine him. No, why don't you mind your own business? Oh, don't leave me. Yo, where's Brandon? Timestamp it in the comments, dude. Where's Brandon at? Bastiodon. Waterfall. Let's go. All right. Now, this is a very important moment. In the electric Jazzcat life career... well, I guess not. Well, for randomizers, this is still an important moment because, you know, we do all the generations, right? As far as we can go. Maybe something might happen, I don't know. But being that there's no gym badges in Sun and Moon, this is the last moment Ichi will go, and get a badge. If we happen to do Sword and Shield and Scarlet and Violet, okay, well, actually, does Scarlet and Violet have traditional gym badges? Yeah, they do, right? It's not like a little pin or something instead? I don't think so. It's gonna feel like a long time for me, so here we go.
Outstanding, I'm tough as an iceberg, but you smashed me through and through.
But we also have an illusion. Growlithe? No. Banana. Oh, it's a Gen 1 cry. I know it is. What? You're telling me that the Machoke had a 1 in 721 chance to randomize into anything, and it evolved into Machamp? Or did the thing bug?
Impressive, your Pokemon fought with great courage. I can tell that you've trained your Pokemon well.
We got our final gym badge! Ah!
What you have right there is called the Iceberg Badge. As long as you have that, and any of your Pokemon will surely look up to you and do their absolute best in battle. Let me give you this too.
Focus energy, I like it.
You know what that is? It's Ice Beam.
I wish it was.
I hope you've learned a valuable lesson today. Being rigged can make you tough, but it will also render you fragile. you better off being flexible. You know what I mean? Some people are fluid like water and can adapt to their environment without changing what's important on the inside. Not me, though. I guess I'm too stubborn. Maybe that's why I love ice types.
Alrighty, cats, but with that, that's gonna do it for today's video. If you cats have enjoyed, and let me know if you have enjoyed, make sure to do so by hitting that like down below, subscribe if you're new, share with your friends, and in the next episode, we will make our way towards Victory Road, and then the Elite Four, and be done with the series.
That's the future champ I know and love. Looks like you've trumped our old gym leader. It's never a bad thing to test the limits of your strength, am I right or am I right? And since you're such a star, I guess that means you're after the Pokemon League. You know what? You have all the gym badges now, so there's really only one thing left to do. It's time you headed off to the Pokemon League. Listen up now. Trust in your Pokemon, and there's no limit to what you can achieve.
It's kind of like what I just said. But alright, with that, I'm gonna get up out of here, and I will see you all in the next one. Zap!